this video started a bit late because my OBS crashed like 4 times and I had to roll my opponent. I'm sorry about that one, dude. I had to reinstall everything and I misplayed also turn 1, but I think like this video, I still wanted to do it like a short video to show how you can fix these clumps, because as you can see, like I'm hitting a lot of instants. The first turn we just played the sigils and killed the Anka to kill the action point and like essentially block 5 on it, right? But like here I kind of have to use bindings because it's doing a lot of damage and it might result to clearing charm, but it did not give me any clear, like this did not give me any clear direction. And I just, my first thing in my mind is to keep cycling as fast as possible. So I'm hitting my opponent here just to throw with Valley because I played it. I'm not Vulzaring this, although I should be Vulzaring this, but Blast is it's a fantastic draw. But like, I mean, that was 11th card. That was like a card that does something. So it was about damn time to draw a card here. So now it's pretty clear how this turn pans out, because here you can see like I have still spell here because I have not Vulzard. I have Aether. Like bless the Aether, dude. That card is doing such a work like nowadays. Like I don't know. I'm sorry I didn't play in Nats. It seems like my list was not as good as it could be, I guess. But I'm here pondering a bit how to clear the charm. Here I do a mistake because I did not like necessarily pay that much attention, because I was doing the stuff with OBS because it kept crashing and all that, so it crashed during this as well. But somehow I still managed to record everything before I hit yes on the crash report, which is like weird, but yeah. But the Aether is coming a lot more here. So because Sigil of Aether is doing 7, I'm missing 3 damage because I was hitting Chum with this. And the reason I kill Chum here is because my deck is looking to be quite clumped this game, right? I drew like 10 cards, from which 1 is non-instant. So by math, I draw quite a lot of non-instants coming up, okay? So that's why I also like R-selling Blink in this spot. Also, I thought I Vulzard in a way where I pitched Sigil of Conductivity to keep the value around, but apparently I played it, which I was like confused here because I was hovering the Conductivity. Just poor play to not give too much attention, but like here you can see, like instantly rewarded because we drew like 3 non-instants, because that's how the math works. Most of the time you can still draw like 10 instants in a row after this as well, but the chances to that happen, dude, I'd rather win like 50 million from jackpot or something. So now the opponent is just doing their thing. I'll skip forward a bit. They sense well. I'm just electing no blocks. Like I don't care what they send. Even if they send ship here, I do have instant in Marisol, so it doesn't really matter. It just basically means that I can't do etchings, because you also have AB3 here, so not being able to do the blast blink thing, etchings is straight off the table, so then I'll just block with it. But instead they swing 3 card 9, which is acceptable. That's definitely acceptable. And then pass. The life deficit is still quite big here, but my turn is like very good. So we just shoot opponent, keep the conductivities around. Like this is also a spot where having double Sigil of Conductivity is very good. Also, we have Flash of Brilliance, so double conductivity for that as well is very good. Like slamming 2 conductivities, I don't mind that at all. Even though it like came from a mistake, but the most optimal would have been to have like the CLV around for sure. For sure, but we sent 4 and 7. Pick the thing up, and now I'm allowed to cycle this and hit another one. That is very unfortunate, but it is what it is. Send 7 and grab the Brilliance bag. Because we already have Embodiment. Even if we did not have Embodiment, I would still in this spot pick the Brilliance, because I do want to dig as fast as possible into this deck to draw into a hand that combos, so I can like see more cards, okay? But if this card was Garden of Flash, and there would not be Embodiment here, I am 100% picking Sigil of Lightning. But we have Flash of Brilliance, Sigil of Conductivity, so it's still Brilliance, but like, hopefully you get my point. How to prioritize. Yeah, but anyways, this hand, kind of fucking dog shit again. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of fucking dog shit. Like all these hands, besides the last one, have been absolutely horrendous, but like that. Graves' hand is bad as well, because they didn't really have any gold. Their turn 0 was really good, because they hit their, I believe, 2 best allies for the specific matchup. So they double ally turn 0, which is really good, but I was able to kill one, so be able to kill both. So then they did not have gold, no allies, so it slowed them down, and now they sort of have to generate allies or send ship. But like again, if they send ship during this turn, I don't really give a fuck again, because I have conductivity arms also. It is what it is. The biggest thing is the 8 damage there, but that's not happening. So again, I need to keep digging as fast as possible to my deck, because the first 20 cards, they've been rough. So now we know this is their last thing that they do on that turn. So I'm gonna cycle and see. At this spot, cycle, because I still have the ability to block if I want to. If I hit something like that. That's why we cycled before the Chum attack is in the blocking step, rather than before they end their turn after the attack. Stack, there can be life and death situation from like a couple of illusion tree value or something. But as you noticed, I also slammed down the Brilliance here to get 1 card faster into my deck. I can still cycle on this turn, on my turn, so I'm just digging as fast as possible. And like at one point, you have to hit, and I did it again in a flash. So then the unfortunate thing here is that I sent this gun in a flash, and my opponent, because I want them to discard a card. Like they're 16 life, this hand makes them kill, so kills them, so it makes them block. So this charm here holds no value. Well, it does still swing for 4, but I'm at 19, so the consistent good value of charm does not matter at this point. Also, now that they activate it, I can still clean kill it with current funnel plus 1 of these attacks. But if I had left the charm before, they would have gone the Saltwater Swell Sloop in the charm, and I would have split at least 4, maybe 8 damage. Well, let me check. What was this turn? So this was the sloop here, plus 4 damage on charm, so I'm 21. Now then this turn, they go 2 into 1 into 4. That turn was really bad. 2 into 1 into 4 and develop charm. It would be a saved turn. So saved 4 life. Okay. Solace doing work. Then we sent the current funnel at the charm. and then my opponent decides that this game is done, which is like fair assessment, to be fair. The game is kind of done at this point, but yeah, just wanted to showcase like how to efficiently cycle and make best out of these hands. Like you just have to try to get all the possible values out of these cards and not randomly. This is like a max cycle game. Like we are 37 cards deep here. Yeah. little quick thing here.